Divorce Dad Diaries, day 212, and it's kid-free day. And I know what you're thinking, Dan, don't you have kid-free days all the time? But I think there's a difference between my usual kid-free days and going and seeing a friend who I've known for about 20 years. His wife has taken his kids away to the beach so that we can get a couple days just to ourselves and have a kid-free day where effectively we just act like teenagers and do no chores and stay up late and eat like crap. And just do all of the same things we would have done as a teenager, just perhaps a bit slower and with a bit more money. Let's get into it. So, woke up and had to fetch my phone from the charger, the only charger I could find in this room, which is of course way up there. Farmhouses always have their quirks, don't they? And then for breakfast I made sure to have some farm fresh butt nuggets, courtesy of a farm up the road. And of course I made sure to lace them with this hot sauce that a friend from Chile had come over and given to us. And I made sure to grab myself a few beverages. You know, you got to have your coffee, you got to have your electrolytes, you got to have your old fashioned, you know, all the staples for a good healthy breakfast. Anyway, from there, we're putting on some farm-appropriate footwear, saying hello to the dogs and the limb lambs, and of course Roger, who apparently lives under the house, but I made sure to spend a moment just enjoying the view. I couldn't quite see the mountain, wasn't quite clear enough, but I know it was somewhere vaguely in that direction. And then, of course, it was time to head to the beach, which is just over that hill, so of course we jump in the ute, pack up the kontiki with us, hopefully we'll catch some fish, immediately be made uncomfortable by this closed down cafe that had people inside. Turns out they're just mannequins. And this beach really just reminds me of home. Black sand beaches on the west coast. It reminds me of Wanganui and Foxton. And I always just, it's great. Reminds me of childhood. And I just know that when I step out into the water, if I look in that direction, New Plymouth is vaguely over that way. And then if I look in the other direction, I know that if I go far enough that way, I'll probably end up in Auckland. But we made sure to put the kontiki out, leave it out there for as long as it needs to with the, the farm line. Unfortunately, we didn't catch anything, but that's fine because we had fish back home anyway. Not quite as fresh, but it'll do. But surprisingly, we did manage to spot some dolphins on our way out. At least I think they were dolphins. They were kind of far away, kind of hard to see, but we could see their fins popping out of the water occasionally. It was really cool. But we chucked the fish in the smoker. Never smoked fish before, so we'll see how that turns out. My mate has the Ninja Wood smoker, which is great. It's a really easy way to smoke things without needing, a giant smoker and lots of wood. And of course, while we wait, we make sure to spend some time in the games room, which we've set up specifically for this moment. I'm enjoying some Deep Rock Galactic Survivor while he plays some Ark Raiders. And eventually the fish is done. It did end up being overdone. We did overdo it. It was dry, but the flavour was phenomenal. So, who cares? But following that, we chucked some brisket in, which we've got a meat thermometer for. So I know that one will turn out fantastic. And then it was time to pop over to the cow shed. Although first off, I had to get rid of the caterpillar who decided to hang out on my shoe. Can't eat that, bud. But we were running low on milk, so, rather than going to the dairy, this is the closest place to it. Made sure to check out all the cow names. I'm a big fan of old Wonky Face. And then it was back home for another chill afternoon. So it's coming up on the end of the day, and I've had a great time, honestly. It's been really good. The brisket's not ready yet, but when it is, it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited to try that. But yeah, I'm just going to chill for the rest of the evening. The weather's really it's really sunny. And, I kind of want to spend more time in New Plymouth. I reckon I should come back here at some point and actually spend a couple of days there. Because I knew it was next to the shoreline, but being in the city and looking and just being able to see the beach was so cool. Maybe next holiday up in the North Island I'll have to check it out. But for now, I will catch you on the flip side.